Hi, welcome to Pause on Purpose. Pastor Paul here. Glad you joined us. We're in our final day this week on word pictures for unity, and my Bible's open to 1 Corinthians 12. Now, a little background on 1 Corinthians. Um, to For Paul in the first century, to go to Corinth was kind of like going to Vegas. Whatever happens there stays there. That was kind of the cultural norm. And God used Paul to start churches there in Corinth. And in the midst of this pagan, uh, just lustful culture, God was using Paul to create unity, the body of Christ within all of these diverse people, their diverse backgrounds, and of course, all the perversions that they had come from, including idolatry and rampant uh, 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 sexual problems that they had there. And so Paul uses the word picture of the body to show how we are one. We have unity. My Bible's open to 1 Corinthians 12:12, and here's what Paul writes. For even as the body is one, there's our word again this week, and yet has many members, and all the members of the body, though they are many, are one body. I mean, he's not saying anything different. We have different members in our body: our fingers, our eyes, our nose, our ear, our mouth, our hair, our toes, right? Our legs, our feet, our knees. All of these things have different functions, but it's one body. Well, that's what he's saying here. Some of us are noses, some of us are eyes, some of us are toes, some of us are arms and fingers, and some of us are the hair. And by the way, you got some great looking hair today. I can see it from here. So Paul uses this word picture of the body of Christ to promote unity. You ever notice if you ever touch a hot stove, boy, your body, you don't have to sit there and think about, oh, that's a hot stove. No, immediately we pull our hand away. Why? Because our body is working in conjunction to tell that our nerves are telling our body, get our hands off that hot surface right now because we're going to burn. And we don't even have to think about it. It's a reaction. Likewise, there all of us work together in the body of Christ. And some of us sense pain quicker than others. Some of us sense joy quicker than others. Some of us sense through discernment maybe a false teaching, or maybe some of us can worship easier than others. All of us have different roles and functions. Some of us are noses and we can smell things out, right? Some of us are eyes and we can see farther than other people. Some of us are mouths and we speak very well and we know how to communicate biblical truth. Some of us are feet, and those people who are feet, take us to places where hurting people are. And they show us the human needs that need to be cared for. We're grateful for all the body and all the parts and all their roles. But we're all one body. And that's Paul's message today, beloved. You may have a different role than I do, and thank God for that. I need you, just like we need toes and fingers and teeth and our ears and everything else. So we need each other. And because we need each other, we're united. And we're united underneath the head, Jesus Christ. He's the one that calls the shots. So whenever a certain body part acts differently than it normally does, that's a dysfunction. And we need to call on the head to help us help that body member to get back into place and perform its function of what it was. So if it was a finger, we need to be able to get it back working again. If it's our eyes, we need to get vision to get focused again. So today, what is your role? Are you an eye, an ear? Maybe you're a big toe. You know, if it weren't for our big toes, we'd fall right over, head over heels. And you know what? I'm thankful for you big toes out there. Thank you so much for keeping our balance and showing us how to stay on level footed. And God bless you for doing that. Have a great day and go with God because he goes with you. Talk to you soon, beloved.